Hi friends, welcome to Andy Bricks, and a bit of a wander on the camera there. Welcome to a haul, a bit of a yarn, and a look back at some stuff, and something that's 360 for me. I've come full circle with one particular thing. But let's get started. Now, we'll start with the villainest of villains. So, I haven't watched much of the cartoon, but absolutely loved these dream minifigures. The Dreams, I watched the series online, or it's on Cartoon Network. Yeah, really was after the Nightmare King. We get that one there, which I'm not sure, Susan, what that exactly is. Nova, is that? With the sloth t-shirt, love that. And Zoe, who, this is her dream scene. So, yeah, they look different when they're at school. So, this was the cheapest way to get him this season. I'm not sure how many seasons I'll do of this, so just in case they don't, it's just the one season, I thought I'd grab these. So, they have these time, oh, that's a good shot of her. Nice hairpiece, that they've made for her. And it's the same when she's awake, but it's black when she's awake. But she is holding that little timepiece there, which I think they've done before, a sand glass, possibly for Harry Potter. Now this person is asleep and caught in some sort of flying cage monster thing. Now, I don't know why they put that on the horse. Just a Pegasus would have been enough, but, Pegasus flying horse does not say unicorn. So, Lego, sort that out. You can actually turn this into a couple of things. A skinny horse, which gives you that build there, the king flying around on. And you can also turn her bird, which is absolutely fantastic in the cartoon, into that thing there, a butterfly possibly. Now some nice pieces here, those curly bits I think are new, and those little those like leafy pieces are new, so really nice. And these bendy pieces that the horse's legs are. So this technique, whatever it is really cool. Love the tail as well, just fantastic. Not a horse guy, but and the sword. It's just a great figure. His cape's cool. Reminds me of Morrow's dragon, which I would love to build that. I've got 3 of these, so the King, Nightmare King's sidekick, which is called Night Hunter, and he looks fantastic. His hat's all falling to pieces at the top, and his scarf has got this hand type thing that it's just flapping in the wind. I don't think it's a real hand, but yeah, there's a better look at that hat. But yeah, just fantastic. Now I don't know if that eye's I think that eye is printed in there, because there's a lot of flat one stud thingy-majiggies that are eyes that get used a bit. Now that one's a different one to that one, but I think that is what is on his sword. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. So we get Logan, who has got a hockey stick. Not sure what that's about, but why he's so small, because he's a normal sized person in the real world. And we have Cooper in his dream outfit there, if that's lighting up. Same thing with this. Several different vehicles can be done out of the one, so that's a good thing, you know. It gives kids something to, you know, play around with. And one more, I wasn't going to buy this, but I went back and got it just because I really wanted to see Mata, who is this character here. Now sadly he doesn't come with a green cape, he only does that in expensive sets, but you love those dreadlocky looking hair pieces. Yeah, they're just great. I think that's a fantastic new. There's the hourglass again. Now this is his mate Z-Bot. So we've got 71454. Missed out that on the other one. 71458 for the truck. 71457 for the Pegasus. And 71454 for Mato and Z-Bot, the robot. Now he can actually be turned. There's those pieces again. Fantastic. Happy to see them. And looks like this turns out as well as backwards and forwards, which is a fantastic new piece, I believe. So you can take your Z-Bot and turn him into a robot. See, the head changes a little bit. His gun becomes a jetpack. And yeah. But yeah, much like the Lego Movie 1 sets, where you could change them around a little bit. So we've got a JB Hi-Fi here in Palmerston North, and it has just shut down and reopened with a new somebody else in their you know, aboard with them. Now I brought a few of these. Now they went up in the US $2 like they have for us. Let me just... So this is what we were paying. And that's what we are now paying. So it was 35, it's now 37. And they've got these side by side on the shelf. Now, I believe this is just a guess, but I believe our first 3 years of battle packs, 2007 to 2009. Now I don't have a price for these beauties, but I am pretty sure these were $20 each for us. If you look at Brickset, that's about how much the equivalent is. So for 3 years we had that, and then in 2010, now I don't know where those, they're somewhere in storage, but I do have this floating about, which was just a year or two later, maybe. This is the next year, so 2010, 2011, we were paying $25 and had been paying $25 for some time, up until this year, where we've had a jump. Now, I understand inflation, but I was in EB Games. Now let me just remind you, now this wasn't a battle pack, but was $50. But it might as well have been a battle pack, because getting 4 troopers, these don't really count. But what you got was 2 vehicles, and that's where your extra $25 was going, as far as I was concerned, because I was still estimating at $25 a battle pack. So I thought it was like 2 battle packs, but with half the minifigures, if that makes any sense. Anyhow, EB Games. I was surprised to walk in there and said, can I please take a photo? Now, why does that look so dark? And that is shocking. How do I get that brighter? Maybe I can't. But, well, that's shocking. But $45 for that battle pack there. Why is that so sad? I would have thought that would show up just right. How do I get it brighter? Anyone? Help me if you can. So 34 and 45, and that's for that baby there. $45 when we were just paying $50 for this. When was this? Last year? See if I can find a date quickly. Probably won't. They always elude me when you're looking for them. Last place to look, 2020, so 3 years ago. We have had some inflation since then. But yes, there you go. Don't go to EB Games for your Lego. Now, in saying that, oh, I've forgotten something. I got 3 of these. Now, I used to buy just 1 battle pack and did forever. Like, only have 1 of this. I think I got another one and opened it and played with it before I had a channel and gave it away. Now, when I did buy, now I'm lucky. My first 2 years, this one and the next year along, I have opened, because it was the only way I could find them on a secondary market here in NZ. And but I have, now they're at a friend's place. I told them I'd come and pick them up tomorrow, but like this drew me to buy 2 and open it, so I must review that set. This is an open pack. Loved the look of these minifigures, so brought another one of these just to have a look at the whole. I like the bike as well. Fantastic part in Han Solo. And had only had a Clone Wars version of his name's eluded me, and Barris. So this was supposed to have Phase 2. Pictures of it had Phase 2 troopers. I was so looking forward to being able to get Phase 2, but yeah, stinking old Phase 1. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyhow, so I got 3 of those. Endeavoured to open one. I was supposed to open one of these, but still haven't done it. So it's a little bit slow here. I did buy a Ninjago set and build it, just because I was so interested in the villain. I will review it. Yeah, that chap up there in the black, just, yeah, that minifigure tickled me. So I'll have that to do. Now, when I brought my dream stuff, I got given this, because I'd spent over $50 at Toy World. A Z-Blob. Very cute. Now, I don't know if these are for sale through Lego, but I'm pretty sure they will be. But yeah, it's a shame we can't buy these toys, on our website. I accidentally stumbled onto the US website, and they had about 20 more items available, maybe more because nothing was out of stock. So our battle pack is 75359, a 322 Ahsoka Clone Trooper battle pack. I do want to get the ship, the T6 shuttle. I have had a couple of the old ones, still got one boxed and gave one away sadly before I had a channel again. But yeah, you spread the love. But it makes me want to bust out the old one because such a cool set. And here we have 75363. There was only one of these on the shelf, so I couldn't buy two to build one. I've got other older ones that I've built and I've meant to review, so I should really bang them out of the way before I open one. I did buy two of the Slave 1 or Boba Fett's Starship, whatever it is, just because I wanted to see that figure with the wrong helmet and the right chest also. But great little set, fantastic. I think that's a fantastic little build there. Now, this is the meat and bones of it all. We have the very cool, long awaited, didn't even think it was coming. Maybe my lights are askew if that's what's going on. I don't seem to, that's too much, that is too much! My lights don't care much for my work. Right, can we get that smaller? Okay, so we've got the Yavin. Bear with frickin' light. It's terrible. It's a shocker. So we've got the 75365 Yavin 4 Rebel Base. Now I've got a loyalty with Toy World. That's who I picked it up from. $280. A cracking price. Absolutely ridiculous. But phenomenal amount of minifigures we get here. And that is part of what's going on for me. Once again, minifigures. So, very cool. Now, I never ever dreamed that Lego would do this set. And in 2010, I discovered DK Lego books. The second one I got was a Star Wars one. I'm in the dark here. But this minifigure in the front was the second iteration of him. The first one didn't have pupils, but within a year or two they gave it to him. But he's got the printed on emblem there. Fantastic. And at the back of this book we have a little dream. The Yavin 4 base that everybody always wanted. Ryan M&R Productions actually got a how to build it and some instructions, and brought the bricks and built it. So go and watch his review if you want to. It's fantastic. But yeah, that's it. This one's a little bit different because, you know, it's been 20 odd years, and so happy for R2BHD because I brought a couple of Y-Wings. I have the 2007 one I brought second hand, just waiting on some parts to complete it, but 2012 I brought a Y-Wing, and it was a gold leaves Y-Wing, and it came with Princess Leia with, this could be a new print, but in this ceremonial, I think it is a new print because the other one looks better. But it looks like she might have a new hairpiece, or they've done that bit before, possibly. Now, where Lego could have put a brick in and completed this set is that white helmet that's missing its black visor bit should have a white bit in there just to fill out the helmet. It doesn't make sense, you know, one little bit. But yeah, here's our R2BHD, R2D2, possibly with back printing on, I'm not sure. C3PO with full arm and leg printing, nice. Chewie the same. Gold leader and red leader, and General Adara, I think it came in a X-Wing set. And here's our two champs with their new medals around their neck. Fantastic, just an awesome thing. Oh, shall we have a look at the back of the box quickly? So lots going on. It's, you know, it's a real play set. Got my light backwards or something in the wrong place. But yeah, got a bit of a radar dish at the top there, and come down to the boys high-fiving each other there. Doing that again. What is up with that? High-fiving each other there. Come down. Here's them looking at the Death Star getting closer. There's a one of those stud shooting things. The Y-Wing landed with a ladder at its side. And yeah, that little thing, that green thing, is a fantastic little representation of what they actually dash around on. The worst thing about this is that, the top of that bit's cool. The tree's bad though. It's not really showing up. It's very dark. But yeah, very cool. And a great set. I didn't expect to have it. Now, like I was saying, I got $50 off this with my loyalty, only because I'd saved up for so long. Oh, back to our minifigures. Now, we had a Luke, and then the next year we had a Han Solo with his printed on medal. And just to give you a better shot, here's Luke. Now I wish I'd gotten this Luke without the pupils, because it just makes them so much better, but there's the printed on medal and how he came. And on the very next page, got some cool pants. They look like Han Solo's pants, but brown, but I'm pretty sure he did wear some. Now, I didn't even understand what that ship was, but it came with the Stormtrooper and a TIE pilot, and I didn't have any in 2010, so I brought that to have a stormtrooper. I've got hundreds of them now, but yeah, I'm so glad I picked that up. It's a cool set. I've not built it, but yeah, here's our Han. Pants might be slightly different. They're a dark blue, even though they're showing up black. But yeah, no back printing on these characters. And this man was much the same. Luke, no back printing with the girl's hairpiece. Now I am surprised that Luke here does not have his new hairpiece that is in the diorama set, so that hairpiece might be saying exclusive to the diorama. There's a good one at the top there of them all hanging out together. Excuse my crazy bad camera work, but there, yeah, really nice box art, and yeah, happy to have it. But running out of room crazily, and you know, like I say, I'm gonna either have to sell some stuff, and I've got plenty to sell. I found my space shuttle with on its tankers, you know, sitting on the launch pad, 2000 set, you know, at the retirement of the ship. But you know, I've got this baby now, and it could be time. That's so big. Could be time to move this along, because I really want the well, I wouldn't move this along, but my other one, because I have this, I can move the other, and I wouldn't mind. I'm really happy with that set, and I don't need to have one on its tankers. I've got a few city sets like that, but the Concorde. And what about the new minifigures? It looks like I've watched two people. I watched Just a Good open a box, and I watched Ash and Flash open a box, and they are so random that you just about have to buy a whole box, which is $216 in NZ to get a box, just so you can try and. There is a weight thing around. I know. I had a look at some $40 scales that would weigh light enough to do it, but yeah. I might buy a box to start with, maybe get some scales and have a play with it, but yeah, it could be ready to give it up, the minifigure thing. But yeah, I would like to have this first box series been, is that sticking up in here? Been Marvel. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed that. Sorry about my lighting problem. Andy Bricks out.